Hey, it's Michelle from FM 100. We are exclusive VIP Hunter Hayes backstage, not even backstage. When I say backstage, I mean tour bus, like on the tour bus. So
like in our home.
And it smells amazing in here.
Does it really?
It does.
What are you smelling?
I don't know.
I don't know what
I
you're
smell
smelling.
girly fragrance.
Do you really?
Is there something you need to tell me?
No.
Okay. Just checking. And I see a Christmas tree. There's like
there is a Christmas tree.
A Hunter Hayes Christmas tree.
It could be the Christmas tree because it came from a friend
the pine?
of mine.
Maybe?
It could be.
Very cool. Well, I want to get down to a bunch of stuff.
Hey!
Don't test. Don't test.
I love it.
But I know you started really young. Everything you were performing when you were 2.
Mm-hmm.
I know it started with your grandma. She gave you a toy accordion.
She
Do
did.
you still have that toy accordion?
I have 20 of them because my dad, when I'd break one, my dad would buy another one and use parts to fix the first one, and so we ended up with this collection of like 20 or 30 of them. It was insane.
But so you have the original one? Is it no?
I don't know if we have the original. I know we've got a ton of them sitting in storage.
Broken into a million pieces?
Yeah, no kidding, yeah. No, but there's definitely a few of them back in storage in our secret undisclosed location.
Uh-oh. And I know that you played literally
just
every
off
instrument.
I-10 by the McDonald's. If you see the Burger King, you've actually gone too far.
Oh, boy. And I know you play every instrument. Is there one instrument you don't play?
You know, there's tons. There's tons. I think No, there's tons.
What's the one that you wish you could play?
I do wish I was better with the sort of woodwind world, like the saxophone and trumpet and all that cool stuff. I'd love to do like horn sections. That'd be so cool in songs. I love when people do that.
That's really cool.
But I can't.
Okay, well, to-do list.
So, yeah.
Check.
Yeah.
And you toured last year, Taylor Swift.
Yes.
What was that like opening for her?
It was awesome. That was my first opening slot. That was the first time I actually went on tour with somebody, and we did 10 dates. And it was a blast. We went all arenas, and we did one stadium. This was my first arena shows, for one.
Things you'll never forget.
And then my first stadium, like a week later. There was a series of first and complete mind trips.
Now, your series of first, did you at least get some good secrets on her?
No.
Liar!
No, I didn't. I honestly didn't. No. Last day I hung out with her, she was, drinking coffee and, on her phone.
So she's cool and down to earth.
Totally, yeah.
And you've also opened for Rascal, now Carrie Underwood.
Yeah.
What have you really learned from touring with Carrie Underwood in this experience so far?
Oh, I've got secrets on her.
Oh my God, tell me one. Please.
I'm kidding.
Come on, you can't do that to me.
No, honestly.
Tell me one little nugget.
I have nothing. There's nothing this
So
other than I'm really lucky that I get to say that all the people I've toured with have been a dream to tour with.
Which is awesome.
Taylor was awesome. Flats was really cool. I was a huge Flats fan, early on in my life, and I've studied them for a long time, and they were so just like family,
Family.
Mm-hmm.
And you've written a song for them too.
And yeah, I did write a song that they ended up cutting, so we had that in common,
or
that connection, But and Carrie has been absolutely amazing. I mean, she's been so cool. We've loved this tour. It flew by. We were just talking about it today. It's like, it really did 55 dates this year.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Since September. Completely flew by. And then we have another 40 next year, which is good.
That's unreal.
We're really looking forward to that. Kind of, changing up the show a little bit, changing up things, and keeping it fresh. And yeah, we got a bunch of new ideas.
And congratulations, by the way, #1 single, Wanted.
Thank you
Did
so
you
much.
expect it to blow up the way
Oh,
it did?
no. You never expect anything like that.
Yeah.
You dream about it. You want it, But there's no such thing as expectation as a new artist. You can't have any because you don't know what to expect.
Is it about somebody in particular?
Maybe.
Too?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
You're
not going to do this to me the whole time.
No,
What's it about?
I will tell you if there is something to tell. It is about a girl that is now a friend of mine.
Okay.
Or was a friend of mine and is still a friend of mine. We're still best buds.
Well, that's good.
I wrote it to tell her kind of how I felt, and I was going to play it for her that weekend and, make a big deal and make my statement.
And she knows it's about her?
She now knows it's about her. I did not play it for her after I wrote it because it was very deep, very real, and very to the point. I thought I'd freak her out and scare her off, so I never told her until much later in life.
Oh,
and
wow.
and when it went #1, I texted her. I was like, "Hey, it went #1." She was like, "You're welcome." So we laugh about it. We make jokes and all as well.
Was it mutual or?
No. It was not supposed to happen. It just was one of those things. It was like, hey, mate, no, it's a bad idea.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Like, we're best buds. It's good.
And are you single now, or are you taken?
Yes.
Okay, because that's the one thing. Whenever I posted on Twitter, I'm talking to Hunter. #1 question came back: is he single? Is he single? Is he single? Is he single? So a lot of people want you out there. Just so you know, you're wanted. Not to go cheesy and go that route, but you are. I know, I'm trying. Yeah. And I mean, you're 21, man. That is a huge accomplishment from the Rascal Flats to the #1 hit, and you're like the youngest Orange Juice solo artist to top the country charts. What's next for year 22?
I don't know.
I know.
2013 is going to have a lot more music, a lot more touring. We're gonna stay on the road because I love it. We're gonna do a little bit of studio time. I've been writing a lot, so it's about time to get the red light back on. And
you gonna have your own tour?
Oh yeah, we're going back into a headline tour mode at some point. I don't know
when,
I don't know where, but I have definitely already designed a set for it. So
oh my gosh, look
totally
at you!
Ready.
Plays all of his instruments, does all of the songwriting, designs his own sets. What do you not do, man?
You can find that in the dictionary under complete and total geekery. I'm a geek at the core.
Well then, let me ask you
Very
this,
proud.
Mr. Geek.
Okay.
What is your go-to iPod on your set list right now that you listen to before you go on stage?
Our little pre-show.
Yeah.
Well, we play a pre-show
Well, it looks
song.
like this might be a good place for a pre-show party, so I'm assuming you rock out.
No, yeah, this is great. We got a subwoofer. The sound system is amazing. No, we have a couple of songs we play pre-show.
Okay.
There's a song called "Typical" by Mute Math.
Okay.
About not being typical, like being bold and being yourself, and kind of just like, hey, what's wrong with not being being myself, with being
right.
Real, and as a musician and all that good stuff. There's a couple of lines in there that are really cool, and then Coldplay, we're using the Coldplay song, Every Teardrop, because it starts with turn the music up, got my records on, shut the world outside, my favorite song.
Who doesn't love Coldplay?
That's our life story as musicians, So, yeah, there's a couple I go to. Every now and then it's a little train drive-by or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just saw them, they're amazing live.
Yeah, Pat Monahan is,
Sick.
That whole band is just rocking.
Yeah.
It's fun.
And lastly, what's one thing that many fans might not know about you that you would like to share?
That I would like to share, or that I wouldn't like to share.
Both. Well, I would love it if you would not like to share it.
There's, it's pretty much all out there. You know what I mean?
So you leave everything on the table, whatever they want to know.
Put it this way, my story is so boring that apparently some people have gone on Google and made up stories about me. But
that's how you know you made it.
Yeah, no kidding, right? No kidding.
Google.
Let's see, something about me. I've got.
Hunter Hayes has 3 arms.
Yeah, no, I'm working on getting my pilot's license.
Oh, you know what? I was going to ask you about that, but I didn't know if you wanted to talk about it. Are you working towards it? Because I did see that you like to fly.
A little bit at a time. It's taken a long time. Because I think my next day off is in 2017 or something, so I've got to kind of wait. But,
manager's like, 18 years later, you'll get your pilot's license.
Yeah, definitely. But
so music, pilot.
Well, no, but the pilot thing. No, music. I mean, that's my world. I just do pilot thing because it's something I feel like I can use later. I can fly out to gigs, stay in the studio later, and fly out to do fun stuff like that.
That's really cool. Why need a tour bus when you can just fly out there by yourself on your private plane?
Totally, yeah. Fly a little single engine prop and have fun with it. I love flying, and I've been finally getting to really get into the world and check it out a little bit at a time, like I said. But it's fun for me.
Another way to see the world that you've already seen a lot of, right?
Yeah, totally.
Definitely.
Yeah. Totally different perspective. It's a totally different mind experience. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for the time. I appreciate it.
Thank you guys
This
for
has been
coming by.
exclusive with Hunter Hayes right there. We're gonna let him go do whatever he does on this bus, but obviously not much because it smells good. Unless he has people clean up after his mess.
You know what? It might be the coffee machine that you're smelling, because we have this certain coffee blend that we've been blending lately. That's like French vanilla.
Gotta go make 8 cups. See you later.